What's up, everybody?
I'm Jackson.
I'm Kenny.
And we are
JK Builders. If you're new to the channel and you love Lego, you should definitely subscribe. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, helps out the channel a whole bunch, and it's always appreciated. Today we're doing a review of a Lego Star Wars set that actually came out a few months ago. It was part of the August 1st wave of Star Wars Lego sets. It is the BD-1. Jackson, tell us about the box.
Well, it's 14 plus, the item number is 75335, and it is 1,062 pieces.
Cool. So like I said, this one came out a while ago. We just have a big backlog of sets that we haven't got around to reviewing yet. We actually got this one before it came out. We found it at Shields a few days before release. We had it built before the release date. We just didn't ever get around to reviewing it, but it is a cool set. Now, this is one that's featured in Jedi Fallen Order, which is a video game. It is one of my favorite Star Wars video games ever. It was just very unique. The combat system and the use of lightsabers and the storyline were just very, very cool. If you haven't played, I highly recommend checking it out.
Yeah.
They do have a sequel that comes out here in a year or two, Jedi Survivor, that looks very cool as well. We'll definitely be picking that one up also. But this one was also featured in the Book of Boba Fett. Part of me feels like they kind of made this more so because it was in the Book of Boba Fett, more so than the video game. Although it was seen in both and more heavily featured in the video game. There was a rumor floating around that they wouldn't make Jedi Fallen Order sets because the game was too violent. I don't know whether or not that was true, but I'm glad we finally got a BD-1 set. I hope it's the first of many Jedi Fallen Order sets that we get in the future. I would love to see the Mantis, which is the ship that they fly around in. There are some mocks out there that are really big and really pretty crazy. They're kind of expensive though. I've priced them out and it'd be like $500-600 to build some of those. Which I may consider doing one day, but not right now. Anyway, checking out the box, you got BD here, just looking up into the sky, just a cute little droid. You got a picture of the minifig that it comes with down here as well. On the back of the box, it gives you another view of BD and shows you some of his features, how his head turns, his head opens up for the stim packs, and then he's 12.5 inches tall. So very cool. He also comes with the UCS style plaque, as well as the little minifigure version of himself, which we'll show you here in a second. But that is the box. Let's check out the instruction book.
Here's the instruction book.
Here it is. It's, you know, the new style. It's kind of plain with a white background. It is what it is. Not anything special. On the inside, there are not any tidbits of information. Nothing additional really to talk about. It shows you some sets that we've already seen. Came out quite a while ago. Like I said, this is an older set, I guess. 135 pages. It gives you BD for the progress bar, white background. There was a bit of technique involved in this set, but not too much. That is the gist of the instruction book. Let's check out the set. All right, so here he is, BD-1, all finished up. Let's take a look at the minifig and plaque first. So here Jackson is next to the UCS style plaque on it. It has a bunch of information about the manufacturer, model height, primary functions, equipment. You can go ahead and pause that and read it if you'd like to. Nice little plaque. It is a sticker, nothing too different than what we've gotten in the past. Very, very similar to what we saw on the DO and the R2-D2 and the BB-8 units that we saw in the past. He does come with this little minifigure version of BD-1. It's pretty cool. You know, it's something unique. It's a mold. It's a full mold of his body, so it's not anything that's like built out of pieces. It's just one solid piece. Has the stud right there on the bottom and on the back that you can connect it to different things. The legs are connected together, and then he's just in a couple of colors. It's got the red, silver, and white. So it is pretty cool that they included this. I like it, but nothing too crazy. And he can stand right here nicely on the display plaque so that you can display that next to BD-1 himself. All right, now checking out BD-1. We'll give you a full 360 view here. Very cool, very highly detailed. He's got some nice color combinations with the red and white and gray. He does stand nicely on two legs. He's stable, you know, he's not going anywhere. There are some points of articulation. The legs move a little bit, not a whole lot.
They move like
yeah, they kind of click into place, but I don't think you're going to want to move them too much. There's a little bit of articulation in the head. It mostly just moves side to side. It can tilt up and down and then side to side, but it can't really turn side to side, which is kind of a bummer. It would be nice to have him have the ability to turn his head a little bit more, but it is kind of cool that it goes side to side. He's got these little antennas on top of his head. He's got the nice eyes, the little cool legs.
His legs can turn like this.
Oh, they turn out a little bit as well. Yeah. Cool.
You could make nervous BD.
He's got his legs together like that. But yeah, he's got some cool little details. The greebling along the sides and on the insides of the legs. He's got some exposed wires here that kind of just show that he's mechanical. More like greebling and great pieces there on the back. Nice little details on the head. He's got the back. I assume that this lights up in the game. I can't really remember, but he's got that light there that's shown by the translucent blue pieces. The antennas on the head that Jackson just broke do turn, so they can turn like this for different posability. And he's got the eyes there on the front. On the side of the head, it's got the stim pack drawer. So you open the drawer and you got the stim packs on the inside of here. So these look just like they do in the game. So these are what give Cal Kestis his health if his health is low, and BD carries those around for him. So it's cool they included that, you know, just a nod to the game. And then it slides in nicely like that and is concealed within his head. So that is pretty much it. That's all the details. He's a cool little droid. Looks a lot like he does in the game, and it's a fun little build. Nice, stable, built very well. Quite a bit of Technic on this one, but not too much. Went together nicely, nice and quick, and I think he's a fun little build. All right, Jackson, BD-1, what are some of the things that you like about this set?
Well, I like that you can pull this out to see the stem packs.
Yeah, the stem packs. That's pretty cool.
One thing that I don't like is that his head is very wobbly.
Yeah, it is wobbly. You know, there's only so much you can do. It's got just the one point right there, and it has a bit of articulation, so it is a little bit wobbly. I do like how much he can move around his legs and his head. I do wish there was a little bit more motion, like his head turning side to side would be nice. Also, his legs moving a little bit easier would be cool as well, but not a huge deal. Most people aren't going to play with this. It's going to be more of a display piece, I think, along with the other droids. But as far as the quality and the look, I think it's right up there with some of those other droids, like the BB-8 and the Dio and some of those. Very, very cool, and I think they'll display really nicely together. One of the things that I don't like is when you tilt the head to the side, the stim pack drawer opens up very easily. I don't know if we did something wrong or if it just isn't built that securely, but every time you tilt the head, the stim pack opens up. So that's unfortunate. Overall, he's a fun build. He's well built. He's a little wobbly, but he's not going to fall over. He's sturdy. Like, he's not going to break. There's no pieces that really fall off of this as you move him around. So just a fun little guy, and I think he was one of the cooler parts of the game. You know, how I kind of cruised around on Cal Kestis' back. Just a cool little droid, and I'm really, really glad that they finally made this set. And like I said, I hope it's the first of more Jedi Fallen Order sets that we see in the future. Although, I'm not going to hold my breath that we actually see a Mantis. I would love to see one someday. I think it'd be a really cool set, and I hope that someday we can see that. Jackson, this one retails for $99. You going to buy it, wait for a sale, or you going to pass?
I'm going to buy this one.
I'm going to buy it too. $99, it's over 1,000 pieces. It's right in line as far as the 10 cents per piece. It's actually a little bit less than that. So for a Star Wars set, it's not too bad. It does, when you look at it, you know, in front of you, it looks like it's kind of on the small side for $100, but there's a lot of little pieces. It comes with a little minifigure and the plaque, which is cool as well. But I think it's a cool set, and that's definitely one that, like I said, I was excited about, and I think I'm certainly going to buy this one for $100. If you're a fan of Jedi Fallen Order, or even Book of Boba Fett, you saw him in that. I think this is a set that you're definitely going to want to own and that you're going to be happy with. All right, so there he is, the BD-1 from LEGO Star Wars. Do you have it? Do you want it? What do you think of it? Comment down below. As always, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time,
keep on building.